In such a reverse situation, anything happens. My dear devotees, even I have experience, I'm telling you, I have experience of devotees practicing years in this Krishna consciousness. Sometimes they also express if some very much the reverse situation comes to their life. What kind of health is not supporting, temple management is not supporting, godmothers are not supporting, fellow devotees are not supporting, so many situations are not, family members are not supporting, even to whom we have the expectation, the faith, they are also not in such reverse situation, such intense challenging. Even the devotee also becomes builder, and sometimes they express also, Bhagwan hai kya sahi mein? I'm not telling you joke. The thought comes to the mind at some time. What to speak of anywhere? Here I have experience of one devotee. Sometimes he is facing so much problem in the life. And sometimes the thought comes to mind, is it Lord is there? Whether he is there? The thought comes to the mind. Even in the life of devotee. So the point is that just like Krutaditi accused, blamed Lord in such situation, what the typical materialistic people respond. The question is that in any situation, how a devotee should respond. What is the outlook or approach of a devotee in such situation? Please tell. The point here is that any such situation comes in our life, what we are discussing now is Bhagavatam, not just in class. Bhagavatam, not just to get the mark. Bhagavatam, not just to get the certificate, but according to His Holiness Mahavishnu Maharaj, Bhagavatam in practice. Am I right? One Prabhupada disciple, His Holiness Mahavishnu Maharaj. All of you know, he has passed away. He is a lover of Bhagavatam from Dwarka, right? Dwarika. Gujarat. There are two Mahavishnu. So, this Anandam Bodh Prabhu's Guru Maharaj. That is Mahavishnu Maharaj from there. So, he is a wonderful book compiled, Bhagavatam in practice. What we read in the class, that you will see in the life. It's a wonderful book. So, point here is that many time, not I am saying sometime, please listen these words attentively what I say. Many time, we just see the present. We don't see or we never see the past and future. And by seeing the present, we comment, we reciprocate, and we give the judgment. So now the example I will tell you, and you know this, and you please answer. Narad Muni, in his previous life, he was a Dasi Putra. One time the Bhakti Vedantas came to them. The mother was serving very faithfully. By following the mother, the little Narada boy, he was also helping in serving the Bhakti Vedantas. And you know that during the service, he got the immense credit by taking Mahaprasad. And also, he listened from them. There is not much explanation of the mother is strictly, intensely following the Bhakti Vedantas. But it is mentioned that the little Narada boy, he took very seriously the Bhakti Vedantas. Now, after some time they left, and due to the influence of inevitable Kala, the only shelter of the little child, the mother passed away by snake bite. Mother passed away. So, practically everyone knows the story. Now the point comes. Please answer the question. For that little Narada, the mother passed away, except his mother. There was no one for him in this whole world. No one, no father was there, no shelter was there for little Narada. Okay, Tirumalapu, are you listening? This is one case. Second case is that for that lady, for the Dasi, there was no one except the little boy for her support and shelter. So this incident, when it happened, that both were separated. Now, normally, if such things happens in this world, what people's outlook will be? Definitely 100% they will blame God. 100%. But now the point here is that, the question is that Lord's arrangement is perfect. How? Lord's intervene or arrangement is complete and perfect. How? Someone can tell, in case of little Narada, it is completely perfect. Other can tell, for that lady, the mother of Narada, also it was completely perfect. The Bhaktivedantas gave the mercy to little Narada, the transcendental knowledge also. And for the little Narada, it was difficult to practice that. Why? Because of the affection of the mother. Whatever the knowledge he got, he could not practice fully, wholeheartedly, because of the affection, that sneha, that mamata of the mother of little Narada. So when such incident happens, Lord's intervene or Lord's arrangement, for little Narada, the obstacle was gone. His path was clear. And you will see, you have read also, that little Narada ran towards northern direction. He left home. He didn't go to the temple and bang his head on the bell and accusing the Lord and blaming the Lord. You took my mother, I'll curse you. He didn't say like that. Have you heard like this? Have you read like this? No. He took that opportunity and he left and he crossed the mines, the village, the towns, the talukas, the janapadas, and he was running and running and running and running. And he ran to search for the Lord. Okay. So this was, for him it was benefit. And he took it in that way. What about in case of his mother? How the Lord's arrangement is pakka, complete, perfect for everyone in this world. Even for the mother also. Had the only support in this creation is the sun. And she was just a pious lady. Since she was serving the sadhus, whoever comes to them, she was serving in any way. So she had lot of expectation from the child. Naturally, a mother will have the expectation that my child will grow. I don't have my husband. I don't have anyone in this world except this little child. He is my only son. He is my only shelter. And I want that he will grow. He will study. He will do his BTech and MTech. He will complete his degree. He'll work in a very nice company in Bangalore or Pune or Mumbai or USA. And he will settle in his life. I'll get a very nice Bahurani for him. And in this way, we'll live peacefully. A lot of plans and expectation must have, just like a common man is having. So, because she was not a staunch devotee, she didn't take that message seriously. So she had natural lot of expectation and hopes and plans for the little Narada boy. Now, when this intervene or arrangement of Lord, that she was separated from her son, because she has done service to the Bhaktivedantas, she has got the pious credit, the sukurti. Now what will be the consequence? Definitely she will get another life, chance to practice devotional service right from the womb of the mother. Right from the womb of the mother, because she has done service to the great devotees. In that life, the Dasi, she was not practicing so seriously. And she left her body. And definitely she will get the credit. She will become a devotee right from the birth, and her life will be successful. Now, if she would be there, then must have lot of expectation about her own child, and at most she can be a pious general lady. Whenever some sadhu would come, she would serve them. And beta, Maharaj ji aaye hain, chalo seva karo, pranam karo. Like any other mother in this world they do. Chalo Ganpati ki puja karna hai, chalo mandir, sombar ko Shankar ji. Like that, any general pious lady they do, she would have done. And then she, as I said, that she had lot of expectation that any mother will have this expectation that my son papa कहते हैं बड़ा काम करेगा. So this child will become grow, and he will become a officer, and he will protect me, and these are the plans. Now this intervene of the Lord, because of the arrangement of the Lord, she was elevated to another journey of life. And Narad Muni, the little Narad, also went ahead. So, my dear devotee, the point here is that what we see only the present. Lord's arrangement is complete and perfect. We don't see the future and we don't see the past. Another example. Rama, something like Ramananda Das or something like that, a disciple of His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada from USA in late 70s. He was a Muslim, coming from the Muslim community. He was Mohammedans. Somehow he came in contact with the devotee. Okay? All of you are with me? He came in contact with devotee. He became a devotee. He became a pakka devotee. Pakka devotee means worthy for initiation. And he got initiation from His Divine Grace. His name was Mr. Dosa, not that Italy wala dosa. Mr. Dosa. And he became some Ramananda or some Ramdas or something like that. After 1 week of his initiation, he left his body. He passed away. Now, in the 70s, when the movement was started, naturally, devotees are very premature. Yes? They are not so much mature. So when such incident happens, naturally the devotees will have the question in the mind, what will happen to him? The devotees, the disciples asked to Prabhupada, Prabhupada, this devotee, he just took initiation a week back, and now he's left, he's gone. What will happen to him? What will be his destination? Are you getting? This was the question. Prabhupada gave a very brilliant answer. And for this I am telling you the whole incident. See, therefore, we require either Lord or Lord's a mature representative to convince, to guide us in any kind of situation. Otherwise it becomes difficult and we also blame and accuse. Prabhupada said that, he said that I have lot of faith on Lord's arrangement. Anything happens to the life of a devotee is evergreen, ever good. Now how he said, just see. Number one, you just remember one after another point I am saying, line by line. Number one, he was coming from a Muslim background, Mohammedan family. Number two, because he became a particular full-time, not full-time, but initiated devotee, first thing Prabhupada said that he was coming from a Muslim background. He was a Mohammedan. Second thing is that because he is coming from Muslim community, the Muslim people were very much against of him. Why he became Hare Krishna? Generally, the Muslims are very ziddi. So Prabhupada said that the Muslim community were totally dead against of him. Anytime they would have killed him. Number two हो गया. Number three is that his wife was totally against of him. That why you become a devotee? This is not our culture. This is not. Every single day, fighting was there in his house because he was a devotee. He attracted to Prabhupada. Number four, he was staying 200 miles from the ISKCON temple. So long distance, 200 miles from the ISKCON temple. So, the point here is that Prabhupada said that whatever arrangements is there, Lord does perfectly for anyone. He is initiated devotee and started practicing. Neha vikramo nasyasti pratyavaya navidyate. So he will continue his journey in the next life, take birth in the congregation family of ISKCON devotee, and right from the childhood have tilak, have kartal, take Mahaprasad, everything. And this is one benefit, very ultimate benefit of anyone. He will never glide down to the lower species. That is sure. Second thing, you know what happened? After he left, the wife came to the ISKCON temple, ran to temple, and she met Prabhupada. She said, Swamiji, my life is in threat. She said, Mrs. Dosa. She said, because the Muslim community, they see that I am alone. In our language, widow. I don't know what they say. Widow, vidava. I am alone. So in their community, they can marry and they can not marry, but they can enjoy many. Just to, for courtesy, for rules, they will cover the body with the black burqa, but otherwise they have this polygamy. They can marry many. So my life is in threat. They will pollute me and they will kill me because I was connected to Hare Krishna devotee. So one side they're my Muslim community, another side I see your devotee community. Please guide me, what should I do? Prabhupada called some Matajis, maybe some disciples, Malti Mataji or Yamuna Mataji, but take care of her. Take care of her and she should be nicely, properly taken care. And eventually she became the disciple of Prabhupada. I don't remember the name, but I can tell you later. Point here is that, my dear devotees, that experienced, mature soul, like His Divine Grace, can see the past, present and future, and they can give the right answer or right guidance to the situation. Otherwise, we see that, just see, my God, just 1 week back he initiated and now he's dead. What will happen to him? And this, so many things we may say. But we don't know what happened. See, in my life it happened, I will conclude, because it inspires others. His Holiness Gaur Krishna Maharaj left his body in 2015, the month of Kartik, just 2 days after Prabhupada's disappearance day. It was sudden. Most of the devotees you know, because that time in Kartik it was there. So many sannyasis were also there. You know, all the Guru Maharaj were there. So just 2 days back we had a nice meeting, and then never knew that the person will live. Now everything happened. For him it was a glorious departure in the month of Kartik, early morning, On top of that, his Guru Maharaj is still living in the earth. In front of a spiritual master, the disciple goes. What more a glorious departure for a disciple? Just like a chaste lady is leaving her body in front of the husband. Even my mother also says, man, any typical Indian lady, she says, तुम्हारे पापा के सामने ही मैं चले जाऊं अच्छा है. And that is a glorious death actually. Sadhava होके जाना, very glorious. Sadhava, you understand, na? With having, yes, die before the husband. So in that way, Maharaj left his body, and everyone was lamenting, crying. For the first time, I started also crying because I had a lot of close association and aspiration, affection for him. So one devotee in Krishna Balaram Mandir Brahmachari Ashram, one senior devotee, disciple of Gaur Govind Maharaj, is still there. He just casually commented something, and that line came to my mind after some day, and then I could realize what he said. You know what he said? Just listen carefully. He said, why all are you crying? Why all of you are lamenting for Maharaj's departure? One point is that his glorious departure in the month of Kartik, that is sure that he has gone back to the spiritual world. Another is that if he would have been here and continue, the type of challenging, the type of difficulty and turbulence, so many things he would have faced. Like he is sannyasi, in the future he will become a guru, and there will be so many disciples, and the most problematic things happens in the life of guru is by the disciples only. Many times the disciples, they become so complicated, problematic for the spiritual master. It's become headache. In case of any spiritual master, for his only Jayapataka Swami, for his Radha Govind Maharaj, Radhanath Swami, any spiritual master, many times the disciples are only becoming headache, and Maharaj is just, what to do, Prabhu? What to do with this guy? In the managerial level, either you know or don't know maybe, in the managerial level, if you see the situation, what's going on, otherwise you see why Madhu Pandit left Jayapataka Swami. Just for instance, one example, by one rise you can understand what the situation must be facing the Guru. Guru बनना इतना आसान है? Yes? आसान है? All of us, you can understand how much spiritual master is tolerating us. You go to meet him and give a complaint. Suppose you have some problem and you give a complaint, and another devotee will give another complaint. So many disciples, they have lot of complaints. So that devotee, Panchatattva Prabhu, he said like that. He said casually that, अच्छा हुआ महाराज जी चले गए, अगर होते ना गुरु बनते, कितने चेले होते, सारे चेले लोग ही सब उनको परेशान कर दे और फंसा देते हैं. महानदी महाराज के केस में क्या हुआ? His own disciple only made him the, और कोई बाहर का व्यक्ति नहीं किया. His own disciples only. So after some day I could realize why this devotee said like that. अच्छा हुआ कि संसार से जल्दी चला गया. My dear devotees, the point here is that many times we don't understand the situation and we blame to Lord, to devotee, to the situation. इसके वजह से हुआ, उसके वजह से. But if we are mature enough, if we take guidance from the devotees, if we read Prabhupada's book, then everything is crystal clear. हमारे साथ ऐसा क्यों हुआ and what happens after that? Consequences bright, evergreen. Is it clear?